Welcome back to our channel Respect Education. Now we see question number 7. The distribution below gives the weights of 30 students of a class. Find the median weight of the students. So here is the data. Weight in kg, 40 to 45 kg, 2 students are there. So here 45 to 50. So this is the given data. Now for this we are asked to find the median. We have to find median, for which first the class intervals are to be in continuous. See here 40 to 45, again 45 to 50, same here 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. So here it is clearly in continuous, it is a continuous class interval, or we can say the class intervals is in continuous. So here we can take this as Ci class interval and this is Fi frequency. Let us find cumulative frequency, for which first let us write 2 as it is. 2 plus 3 is 5, 5 plus 8 is 13, 13 plus 6 is 19, 19 plus 6 is 25, 25 plus 3 is 28, 28 plus 2 is 30, right? Now we write the formula for median. Median equal to L plus n by 2 minus Cf by F into H. Now let us find these values from the table. So here let us find this total. 2 plus 3 5, 5 plus 8 is 13, 13 plus 6 is 19, 19 plus 6 is 25, 25 plus 3 is 28, 28 plus 2 is 30. So these two are equal, so that our total is correct. This is called sigma Fi, or we can call it as n also. So let us write here, we have n is equal to 30. That means n by 2 is 30 by 2 is 15. So from cumulative frequency, see this 19 is just bigger than this n by 2 15. Clear? So let us write 19 is just greater than or bigger than 15. So median class is here, this is called median class, whose value is just bigger than this n by 2, then this will be the median class. Its lower limit is L. So median class is 55 to 60. So that let us write the values. Therefore L equal to 55, n by 2 is 15, and the preceding value can be taken as Cf and the inside value can be taken as F. So let us write Cf as 13 and F as 6, and here H is the class width. 45 minus 40 is 5. So here H is 5. Now let us substitute these values in the formula. L equal to here 55 plus n by 2 is 15 minus here Cf is 13 by F is 6 into H is 5. Now on simplification, let us write 55 as it is. 15 minus 13 is 2 by 6 into 5. So this is, let us write 55 as it is, plus here we can cancel 2 and 6 with the second table, that is 2 1s are 2, 2 3s are 6. So it is 1 by 3. So here on multiplication, 1 into 5 is 5. So here we get 5 by 3, right? Now here let us write 55 as it is, and let us divide 5 with 3. Now let us divide 5 with 3. 3 1s are 3. The remainder is 2 on subtraction. When you keep here point, here 20 it will be. So 3 6s are 18. Again remainder is 2. Again the pick up this point, it will be 20. Again 3 6s are, so 18. So it goes on. Now here, if you find here, you will get one more 6, right? So again 3 6s are 18 you will get. Now when you adjust this one up to 2 decimals, then what happens? Here 1.6, this value is more than 5, so the 6 will be raised by 1, that is 7. So this value is equal to 1.67. So let us write the same here. So 55 plus 1 is 56 point, this 67, here units you see, since it is in kg, so we can write kg. So let us write the conclusion. Therefore, see here, find the median weight of the students. So the median weight of the students is, we can write as 56.67 kg. With this problem number 7 gets completed. Mean. For finding mean, there are 3 methods. The first one is, out of 3 methods, first one is direct method. Now we see its formula. Mean denoted by x bar. Mean x bar is equal to sigma fi into xi by sigma fi. This is the formula for finding mean using direct method. Second one is assumed mean method. Mean x bar is equal to, here you see xi is there, here di will come. Di is meant for deviation. A plus sigma fi into di by sigma fi. Here it is A plus sigma fi into di by sigma fi. Now let us see third method, that is step deviation method. Is equal to, mean x bar equal to A plus sigma fi into ui by sigma fi into h. Right. Here let us compare all the 3 formulas. If you compare these two, here you see this di is different. Clear? How to find di? Di is nothing but xi minus a. Di is nothing but xi minus a. Same way, here you see ui. Here ui is nothing but this di by h. Di by h. As we know, di is already xi minus a, So xi minus a by h. So if you understand carefully, if you observe, see here, this is sigma fi into xi by sigma fi. Here only xi is there. Here a will be added. A will be added to this quantity, sigma fi di by sigma fi, where di is xi minus a. Here along with a, this quantity will be multiplied by h also. So here multiplication and then addition. Here only addition. Here nothing. Is it clear? So here only sigma fi into xi by sigma fi. There is no a, no h. Here it is sigma fi into di by sigma fi. Here plus a, or we can say a plus. Here this a is added to this, or we can say this is added to a. Here sigma fi into a by sigma fi will be multiplied by h and then added to a. So based on this we will be doing some problems. Before that, I would like to tell you the derivations of these formulas. Now we see methods of finding mean. There are three methods. First one is direct method. Second one is assumed mean method. And then third one is step deviation method. Now let us see one by one. Now let us derive these formulas. Now we see d bar is equal to sigma fi into di. Di means xi minus a. Xi minus a by, let us write the sigma fi as it is. Clear? Now let us multiply sigma fi xi, sigma fi xi minus sigma fi a. Since a is constant, a will be coming outside. A times sigma fi, right? By this sigma fi is single denominator, it can be splitted for both. So here sigma fi, by here also sigma fi. Now here what happens? Here this sigma fi, they get cancelled, right? Now let us send this minus a this side. So here what happens? D bar is equal to, see here sigma fi xi by sigma fi, here it is there, that is x bar. So we can write x bar minus a. Now we will send minus a to left side. Then what happens here? Therefore x bar becomes this minus a, if it comes this side, this will be plus a. So we can write a plus d bar. Is it clear? So we can write as, let us write a as it is, a plus, in place of d bar let us write this sigma fi into di by sigma fi. So this is the formula, for assumed mean method. So the formula is mean x bar equal to a plus sigma fi into di by sigma fi. Now let us see simplification of the formula of mean using step deviation method. See here, u is xi minus a by h. Let us substitute here. Now u bar becomes sigma, let us write as it is, fi also let us write as it is, into, in place of ui I am writing xi minus a by h by this sigma fi, let us write as it is. Clear? Now this by h is there, by h. So as it is a constant, it will come out. So here we can bring this by h as 1 by h, 1 by h times, 1 by h times. This is sigma fi xi, sigma fi into xi, and this single denominator by sigma fi, minus sigma fi into a, since a is constant, a will be coming out. So here what will happens, a times sigma fi by sigma fi, sigma fi by sigma fi is 1. Clear? So it is, now this is u bar. Let us do cross multiplication. H into u bar is h times u bar is equal to sigma fi xi by sigma fi. See here, that is x bar. So we can write x bar minus, let us write this a as it is. Now send this negative a this side. So x bar becomes a plus u bar times h. H u bar can be written as u bar times h. Let us write a as it is, and u bar is sigma fi ui by sigma fi. So here sigma fi into ui by sigma fi into, let us write this h. So now we get here sigma x is x bar, mean x bar equal to a plus sigma fi ui by sigma fi into h. Now here let us conclude by direct method. This is the formula for finding mean. X bar equal to sigma fi xi by sigma fi. By assume mean method, this is the formula for finding mean. X bar equal to a plus d bar, that is a plus sigma fi di by sigma fi. This is final. X bar equal to a plus sigma fi di by sigma fi. And by using step deviation method, this is the formula. X bar is equal to, mean x bar equal to a plus sigma fi ui by sigma fi into h. Now we see mode. Now we see the definition. A mode is that value among the observations which occurs most frequently. Now we see mode of a group data. Mode is a value inside the model class. Now let us see what is model class. Model class is a class with the maximum frequency. Mode is equal to L plus f1 minus f0 by 2f1 minus f0 minus f2 into h. Now we see the formula for mode of a group data. Mode equal to L plus F1 minus F0 by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H, where L is equal to lower boundary of the model class. H equal to, here H equal to size of the model class. Here F1 is the frequency of the model class. F0 is the frequency of the class preceding the model class. F2 is frequency of the class succeeding the model class. Now we see median of a group data. If we see the definition of median, median is a measure of central tendency which gives the value of middlemost observation in the data. Now we see what is a median class. We find cumulative frequencies of all the classes. Let it be n. That means this n indicates sum of the frequencies. Then we find n by 2. Now let us see what exactly median class is. The class interval in which the cumulative frequency is just more than n by 2. So based on this we can find the median class. Now we see the formula which is suitable to find median. See, this is the formula. Median equal to L plus n by 2 minus CF. CF is for cumulative frequency by F into H. Where L is the lower boundary of the median class, n is the number of observations, CF is for cumulative frequency of the class preceding the median class, F is frequency of the median class, and H is class size of median class. Here we need to keep in mind an important note, that is, to find median, class intervals should be continuous. If you feel this video is helpful to you, please like, share and subscribe our channel, and please do not forget to press the bell button so that you will get the notifications from our channel. Thank you very much.